Hello, for those of you that are new here, I am Bristol Deliveries. You're joining me on a Monday night. It's nearly 9:20. We're just going to go out for a couple of hours tonight and see how much money we can make. So I'm going to be using Uber Eats, Deliveroo, possibly Just Eat. We'll see about that one. Just want to start by explaining my absence for the last couple of weeks. So for the past year, I've had a really rough idle with my car, and I've taken it to multiple mechanics. We've changed different sensors on it, a bunch of different things that could cause a rough idle, and nothing seems to work, and everyone's basically scratching their heads with it. So I took it to an auto electrician and I said, look, this is the situation I've got. We've tried everything. The last thing that I switched over was the oxygen sensor. I switched that over and immediately it triggered a check engine light, which, that's just unnerving having that there, just gleaming at you. And I was like, okay, maybe, the oxygen sensor is faulty that I got. So I took it off, took it back, switched it over for a new one, the same problem. So I was like, okay, maybe it has to be specifically like a Denso one from Toyota. So I then got one directly from Toyota, fitted that, the exact same issue, but this time it's given me an additional fault code. So I now have 2 fault codes, and basically the main one that keeps coming up is open circuit. So at that point I was like, alright, it needs to go to an auto electrician's. So I took it to an auto electrician and he checked all of the wiring and basically said, listen, your ECU's gone, you're better off just getting a new car. And I was thinking, I don't know, like my very first car, the ECU went on it and my car went straight into limp mode, wouldn't go past 20 miles an hour. So this one, it still drives perfect. Other than the rough idle here and there, it still drives perfect. So I'm like, I'm not giving up on it. It's been a very good car. It's just this one issue. So I was like, right, let's look into getting a repair for the ECU. I mean, a brand new one was like, $1.5 That was obviously extremely expensive. So I sent it off to a company who specialise in repairing ECUs. Anyway, they've had the car, well, it's not the car, they've had the ECU of the car for about 2 weeks, and they sent it back on Friday and said there's nothing wrong with your ECU. So I'm back at square one. I'm stumped. I've got no idea. I've been told everything's fine by an auto electrician. I've been told mechanically it's absolutely fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I've had the ECU inspected, there's nothing wrong with it. So at this point I'm really scratching my head. So if anyone is a mechanic or has had this problem before, please drop a comment and just give me some advice or anything. I'd be very, very grateful, because this has been going on for so long now and is just draining. It's so tiring. I want to get rid of that light. It's so irritating. And I clear it off. I clear it off with my my scanner, but I can only do one drive cycle. I do a drive cycle and that's it. It's come back on. So with the amount I'm driving it, obviously due to work, that is really not much of an option. So I just got to keep looking at it and just praying for the day it goes away. But I am debating whether to take it to a different auto electrician. It's just this, these fault. I will put the fault codes up so you can have a look. But it's the open circuit thing that's not sitting right with me. I'm wondering if the connector for the oxygen sensor is damaged, something like that. I don't know, but I do think I might get a second opinion on that. But anyway, that's enough about that. I just wanted to explain why I haven't been making any content, and that is pretty much it. Obviously I haven't had the car. I've had a rental car, but I'm not allowed to work in the rental cars. obviously I'm not insured to do hire and reward with those, so I've been able to get about and stuff, but not been able to work. So I'm grateful to be back out on the road working. I'm happy. So anyway, that's that. First delivery in on Deliveroo from Uwe Diner, and it's heading down to Long Ashton. It's paying, I think it was just under £6, so it's not the worst delivery, and it's showing as quiet on Deliveroo at the moment, which is rather annoying. And currently need to park like an idiot because there's nowhere to park around Bedminster, and it's only going to get worse when they bring in the livable neighbourhood, which, may I add, will be an unlivable neighbourhood. Thank you. Just about to knock and I seen you coming. Did you get a 2-digit code?
It's 58.
Perfect, thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a nice night.
Thank you.
Cheers. Right. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Let's go on Just Eat. When it's fairly quiet, I do think it's better to have all platforms running. Alright, I've just gone under 1 bar of petrol, so I'm heading down to Hot Wells and I'm gonna put some petrol in. Hopefully I'll get a delivery while I'm down there. It seems really quiet tonight. Not entirely sure why is this quiet. Aware it's a Monday, coming up towards the end of the month, so people are waiting for payday, but you just got to tolerate the bad days, because the good days make it worth it. Oh man, my tyre light, look at it flashing. It's like Blackpool illuminations in here. They're shut. Are they shut? They're not shut. Oh man. Oh no. Local tie. £7.65. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, Uber. £7.16. Oh, where do I want to go? I'll stick with the local tie. That's offering less money. I swear that was £7.11p 2 seconds ago. Uber, what are you playing at? Oh, what was that pothole? Someone needs to have a word with Bristol City Council. These potholes are ridiculous. Pick this one up a second. Wing stop for an extra £3.26. Yeah, go on. Giving up £10.91. Hello. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can I get a receipt as well, please? Thank you. Thank you. DELIVEROO Rider Dispatch. Got a 9-minute drive, 3.7 miles. So looks like we're heading over to Frenchy. Hello. Hello. Did you get a 2-digit code?
34.
Thank you very much. There we go. Alright, have a lovely night. Ah, the next one is actually only 3 minutes, 0.5 miles away. So this definitely was worth accepting the additional delivery for sure. Right, we are nearly at the next customer, and I got a tip straight away from the previous customer for £2.86, so I'm quite happy with that. Hello. Did you get a 2-digit code?
Yeah, 86.
Perfect, thank you. Alright, have a lovely night. She was super buzzing for her food. Bless her. So I'm going to leave it there and call it a day. I ended up with not far out from £20 extra on top of my earnings for today, which is pretty decent for a Monday, especially considering I didn't actually work too much. I mean, I've only been out for, will be 1 hour and 20 minutes. So, you know, to make £17 on a Monday night when it's really quiet, you know, it could be worse. But yeah, I just thought, I wasn't planning on working too much this evening, but I just thought I'd pop out and make a video considering I haven't made one for so long. It is 20 to 11 now, and I'm 12 minutes away from home, so I thought I'll finish it there and I'll call it a night, because I am getting pretty tired. I kind of got into a much healthier sleeping pattern at the minute, so I've been going to bed fairly early and waking up fairly early, which is very much unlike me, but it is what it is. Deliveroo is showing that it's not busy again, which to be fair it was earlier, and I still got a fair few deliveries. But yeah, I think you know, consider I was a bit tired. I didn't particularly want to go out to work, so I'm happy that I even made, you know, nearly 20 quid. That was still a little boost up from today's earnings, and I just got I got to get back into it, you know, after not doing it for a while. It's kind of draining, especially because I split my shifts into two on the weekdays, So I'll work during the daytime, I'll go home, have food, go out for a walk after I've had food, and then I go back out to work. And during the winter, you know, when it's dark, it's kind of like, after I've been out for a walk, I just kind of want to climb into bed. I'm like, I don't want to go back out to work. In the summer, that will change. It usually does. You know, when it's still light outside, I'm like, cool, let's get to it. But it kind of just takes your energy away when it's dark, and I just want to get into bed. But I pushed myself, I went out, got a bit of extra money, happy days, put petrol in my car, so that's a job done, ready for tomorrow, so I can just wake up, get out of bed and go straight to work rather than having to go to a petrol station. But yeah, I do apologise for not posting anything for the past couple of weeks, and you'll be getting your regular content back. I'm looking to make videos, drop them every Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet, I need to figure that one out, but that should be a regular occurrence from now on. And as per usual, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I post videos on there pretty much daily. So I'll put my handle here, but it's the exact same as my YouTube handle. It's just Bristol Deliveries. I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a like, drop a comment, and see you on the next video.